All right, what's up? You know, tell me why you click start or you click go live on YouTube and then oh, you navigate away to a different tab to do something, and then you come back and then it doesn't finish loading to go live until you sit and wait for it to do so. Well, it doesn't matter. We getting a little late starting here anyway, because I'm dusting off an old game I downloaded but kind of like barely touched. You know how it is. You know how it is. Wait, do you know how it is? Hey, what's up? And that looks strange. That looks not. Oh, it's because my window's open in the other room. Anyway, hey, oh, and I forgot my light. You know what? Does this look fine enough? I think this will look fine enough. Obviously, when it's kind of condensed into the side for a stream, and ignore all this. Ignore it all. Maybe I should do a stream of cleaning. Cleaning all this up. The desk. Anyway, I'm happy that the stream setup is kind of nice, but let's go ahead and head on over to the scene. Pokemon Quest? Not Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Quest is a game we've been meaning to finish for years, but the late game is just such a massive grind you never have. Oh, man. Good streams. Hey, thanks. Samir, does your microphone sound off? Does it? Let's see. We're using the right mic. I do have my fan turned on, not too far from me, so maybe some of it's coming through there. I don't think it sounds all too different. It could be. I eventually got to upgrade my microphone, get a real one instead of a USB mic. I like the vibe here. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I like the starting screen, and obviously we're in summer mode, so I need to get more shirts like this. I'm probably gonna honestly wear that. Oh, that's what we forgot to do at the end of last stream. We forgot to head on to Pokemon Center and take a look. Maybe I'll do that at the end of this stream. As the last stream ended up kind of not going on, but like on a little longer than I thought expected. I was anticipating last stream to be like, shorter 1-2 hours, but it still got close to 3. Does everything sound fine? Oh, you're watching on a different laptop? Oh, your old one broke, so it's possible this one's... Oh, the speaker's weird? Ooh. Yeah, anyone else, let me know how things are sounding. But we're just going to be hanging out, going to be chilling. Obviously, we're back to this setup here for a Nintendo Switch game. We got the square here in the corner, got all this. And then the alerts, I forget where alerts show up. I think they show up in the corner, the bottom left corner. We also got a good amount to talk about. I almost made to, see, because I didn't want to... Okay. I basically had no plan when I woke up today for stream, because we had finished Pokemon Ranger, obviously, for the month. And I kind of wanted to, chill out a bit before starting a new series. I think we talked about we're going to start Poke Park in June. Didn't want to move on to that just yet. Last week, some Pokemon Pinball, Ruby Sapphire. This week, I woke up, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Let me just say IDK for the title. And then laying down just now, I was like, oh, snap. Pokemon Quest. I never touched that game. That'd be a fun idea for a stream. That'd be like a fun little one-off, right? Don't want to say filler, but a one-off stream. I almost turned today into just a just talking stream, like a yapping stream. It's honestly, we got a lot to talk about and plan out in terms of content and stuff. So maybe that'll just be the end of it. I don't know how far we'll get in this game, because I know that it had a decent amount in it. But obviously, we basically got no updates in English. Let me go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, Cubicle Pokemon. It's Cubicle. I'm headed for a small island that was recently discovered called Tumblecube Island. There are traces of civilization that used to exist on this island, and there could be a lot of precious loot to be discovered. My goal is to thoroughly explore Tumblecube Island and uncover this awesome loot. I'll be arriving at Tumblecube Island shortly. I can't wait to see what treasures await me. And yeah, it's so funny to be like, oh yeah, we're completely starting. And you know what? I think I am going to need to get my light. I was charging it, but I forgot to set it up back up. So maybe we're going to take a quick mini break, and I'm going to close the curtains, get my light over here, and then we can make things look a little better. Pokemon Quest. It's so funny, like, that there's Pokemon Conquest and Pokemon Quest, and they both exist. Tap to start. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped to start. Maybe I should have left it on the title screen while I stepped away, because it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be worth, like, switching over to the be right back screen for the whole, like, grabbing my light. Beep, 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 beep. My Moby 4, the drone manufactured by Silphco I brought here to detect loot, is acting strange. Silphco mentioned. What's wrong, Moby? Yo, is this swearing? Well, I guess I have no choice but to restart it. But the drone is angry. Also, it's so funny, like, to look at this game because this one came out, like, during, like, I don't want to say Pokemon drought. But it was an interesting one. Restart complete. Please input the owner's name. Oh, okay, sure. I get ya. Morning, Rex. News for today. I'm not interested in news right now, Moby. I'd rather get to exploring this island. Would you go have a look around me first? Understood. Begin scouting Tumblecube Island. Stand by. I have not recorded data for this island. Guidance may be necessary. I doubt there's like any like story. As I'm hitting my desk, I doubt there's any like story. Pokemon nearby live on the island. Should be familiar with the landscape. Why not befriend one of them so we can show us the way? Oh, so pick a starter. Sure. Squirtle. Okay, good. For a second, I was going to say, like, oh, does it work without the touchscreen? Good, it does. You befriended Squirtle. Preparations are complete, Rex. We'll have to head out, look around the island. They do a factory reset before trying to turn it off and on again. I mean, that's a good question. Valid question. Pokemon expeditions. Pokemon move forward toward enemies. Okay, so there it's on. He'll auto. Okay, the auto attack. Do I have any? Okay, tap Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon new moves by tapping the icon. One of the Pokemon's moves, you can give the order to use that move. Okay, Whirlpool Tackle. Okay. Yeah, definitely like real simple game because like this is definitely like designed for mobile first and foremost. But it's funny, this is like one of the few spin-off games actually made by Game Freak. And honestly, I think it's nice. I think the presentation's nice on it. You know, again, the fact that this one was made by Game Freak as opposed to like, you know, other companies is exactly why it got the little shout out in Sword and Shield. But I guess like in canon, right? Because right, Mustard's playing it. Because I guess like in canon, this is a game that exists within the Pokemon universe. Man, can we get like faster attacks or something that charges higher? Whirlpool's probably like a lot better, just because it does that little spin. Okay, so they do use an auto attack. Okay. This game would work best with the Switch 2 mouse controls, but there's also... Oh yeah, but there's also, they have to update the game. Oh, that's right. To even use the mouse controls, you need an update. Ah, that kind of sucks that like certain games just won't exist. Just won't be able to play like just right out the Switch box with the mouse controls. You're so right though. I think we can end the expedition for now. I might need to head back and we can set up for base camp. Oh, you believe on Switch are shortcuts for removing the cursor so you don't have to use the ignore cursor? I'm sort of fine with it. I wonder if, like, do Joy-Cons work better? Like, can you, if you use a Joy-Con, you can use the pointer? I don't know if my Joy-Cons are charged, though. Alright, I need to pay attention to this. Pokemon on Tumblecube Island have mysterious charms known as Power Charms. You put a Power Stone into a socket on the Power Charm, can raise the Pokemon's HP or attack. With the Everstone button, you can give Pokemon an Everstone to stop from evolving. Oh, not to your knowledge? Okay. I wonder what's the advantage for Pokemon not evolving? Oh, okay. So you leave it in the cook. You leave it in the thing to cook. Let me see what options look like. Although then again, like, oh, I can't even select options. I gotta go on an expedition. We're still in the tutorial. The goal of the game is to find precious loot that lies hidden on the island as you progress on your expeditions. Okay. Every time I see like mobile game like level layout like that, I just think of Angry Birds because that's like one of the first mobile games I played that used it like that. Okay, so I can't even direct where he goes. I can just choose what moves he uses. But I guess like if we get multiple Pokemon, we can like choose their moves too. Wave cleared. Honestly, not too bad. I don't think the cursor is gonna get annoying to use because like it kind of seems like it doesn't require like pinpoint accuracy, and it's good. You know, the upside is that like this is sort of like I don't want to say a chill game. Well, yeah, sure, a chill game. But it seems like there's not going to be a whole lot of like input required from me, like to have, you know, funny little you know, fun stuff moving around on the screen. So we could kind of like do some yapping. But I think in terms of like the actual I think in terms of like the actual stuff I want to talk about, that's kind of important. Maybe I'll save that for the end, and not necessarily that like I don't want to say that they're like announcements that everybody needs to hear, but there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking to do. We're at the end of the month. We are at the end of the month. About to go into the new one, and the new month is a summer month. Meowth. Oh, is this a boss? Strong Pokemon alert. IDK, man. I like the Whirlpool. I like the Whirlpool on Squirtle. Just auto hit once. Auto hit. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you don't believe there's any Pokemon will evolve automatically, so that's to prevent it if you don't want it, or maybe to ensure Eevee's evolution is specific. That would make sense. That would make sense with Eevee. Oh, okay. And for each Pokemon, okay. This is a little upgrade grid. Why was I not paying attention to that? Okay, so those are the little Pokemon upgrade grids. You get the charms, the power charms, and you can put them in there. I get you. I get what's going on. Found some ingredients it looks like you could cook with. Head back to base camp. Ready to start cooking now. Okay, when you cook with... Oh, okay, you cook with some food Pokemon that like will come to your base camp. Okay, once you fill the pot. Well, I will say, like, the cursor sensitivity does kind of make me, like, overshoot it a bit. So I can definitely see, like, on a touchscreen, this would be better here and there. Although it does make, like, between this and Pokemon Unite, it does kind of make me wish that, like, yeah, just in time PM tickets. Oh, fine. I was gonna, oh yeah. I do kind of wish that, like, more Pokemon mobile games would be released on Switch as well. Because, like, could you imagine Pokemon Masters on the Switch? That'd be kind of nice. The thing is, I think it definitely works for the games that like are vertical, because like this game and Pokemon Unite, they're definitely like vertical. The thing is, like, Masters is horizontal, Pokemon Go horizontal. What else was there? There's Pokemon Duel that was horizontal. Honestly, that should have been the case. Pokemon Duel should have just been on the Switch the whole time, I think. And it should have stayed there. Added Pidgey to the Pokédex. Pidgey became your buddy. Edit team. Oh, okay, so now we can put the little basic guys on our team. Oh, sweet. Okay, 3 Pokemon per team. Cool. I get how you work. But yeah, you know, it's so funny, like, this game was like totally Kanto only. I forget, I don't know how far they got, because the game is still going in China. Like, the Chinese version of this app is still like getting updates and like got more than just Generation 1. Meanwhile, like, the base version is just like, yeah, that's it, we're done. Which is crazy too. Oh yeah, the Chinese version of Pokemon Unite is also pretty crazy. Like, there's more updates, there's more stuff in it. Alright, well, I guess we'll dive into the next level. But yeah, I can definitely see. This is a good game. This is a good game to, like, chill to. I could definitely see, like... I could definitely see why Mustard was just like, oh yeah, shoot, let me go ahead and, let me just go ahead and chill out on the couch while playing this. I could definitely see, like, this taking up, like, a daily spot. Oh shoot, I think really what I gotta do is I gotta, like, just frequently use each of these moves on these Pokemon. You know, if anything, maybe I should have played this on my iPad, or maybe I should have put it on my iPad, and I think that would have made it easier to stream. And then just obviously connect the iPad to the capture card, rather than on the Switch. I think that would have made it a lot, like, easier. Also, Rattata only having focus energy as its, like, special move. A Kakuna. Kakuna's the special boy. Load just in time. It almost has like a Pokemon Rumble feel, almost. Like, you know, still very different, right? Obviously, but like almost. Which, you know, I think this might be a big reason why they just kind of like stopped Pokemon. Actually, no. Okay, because they did a Pokemon Rumble on the phone. What year did that come out? What year did that come out? And I know that one. I know the Pokemon Rumble they put on the phone did end up like... Oh gosh, I'm forgetting my timelines. I'm forgetting my timeline so bad. Sturdy Stone. Dude, I'm forgetting my timeline so bad. I don't know why, like, the, like, 2015 to, like, 2018, I think, was, like, super fuzzy for me for some reason. I mean, I was, like, making Pokemon videos, right, at that time. But in terms of games, I just feel like I didn't really engage with Pokemon games all that much. I mean, I did, but, you know, it's... Right, okay, duh. Pokemon Sun and Moon is in there. But I think the spin-off games, that's what I mean most of them. Like, the spin-off games. Because, like, okay, so we had an off year for main series games in 2015. Then 2016 was Pokemon Sun and Moon, and that was big. And so I feel like that kind of, like, sucked up attention. Challenge. Sure, a fossil. I'm just clicking buttons. And then up until like the Switch actually came out, or a Pokemon game actually came out on the Switch. 2019. Sure, let's do the next thing. I probably have some more charms that I could start sticking on some of these guys. I can hit the auto, right? And that'll go... Oh, it'll go even faster. Oh, and it'll auto special moves. Okay. Shoot, so I can legit just, like... I can just kind of not do anything with this. We could yap. We could yap, I guess. But, you know, it makes sense why there's an auto mode. But I wish there wouldn't... I mean, the auto mode is fine, but I wish, like, there wouldn't just be, like, no... Like, nothing going on for some of these. Oh, no, I mean, in the sense that, like, you saw, like, that camera angle is blocking things. Try run? Try run? What do you mean? Oh, deleted message. Yeah, Pidgeot's Gust is kind of neat in this. Also, Rattata's, like, get low on energy. What happens, like, when your Pokemon faints in this? I'm guessing, like, they're just out for the battle and then you have to, like, heal them in between. Or maybe they're just, like, out for the battle and they, like, automatically heal between each expedition. Go, Squirtle, go. Go, Squirtle. So yeah, I think too also because it was like in between the era of like YouTube gaming, right? I know a good amount of people like jumped on Pokemon Quest when it came out again because it was like kind of a dry spell. Because what? Yeah, 2016 Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon, or 2017 Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which, you know, was cool and good and had new content. But, like, it still was, like, that alternate version of Pokemon Sun and Moon. So, it, like, a good amount of it was a repeat. And then 2018, and we had the Switch, right? We were just waiting for there to be a Pokemon game on Switch. So 2018, we got this game, and then later in the year, we got Let's Go. Oh, I'm getting a text. All right. Oh, when your Pokemon fans are out of the play for duration of like 30 seconds, after which they'll return. Okay, that's not too bad. Also, they're working on this Pidgeotto. My Pidgey has got stuck. I could definitely see this as like perfect yapping kind of thing. Definitely good background footage. And I think too, like, right, you know, people jumped on this game, and it was like very mobile game, so it was very much like very mobile game, very kind of like, I don't want to say grindy, but I guess grindy. So it was definitely like, oh, you know, here's a guide, here's how to do this, and hey, let's play this, and so on and so on. Oh, we got a boss. Where are you going on these strong island Pokemon become? You should collect more power stones and befriend more Pokemon get stronger. Oh, I guess my thing is done cooking. Oh, wait, gotta go to base camp. Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't even read that. Oh, this game is absurdly grindy? Okay, I would think so. You know, mobile games, yeah. Recharge your battery. Okay. Challenge. Tickets. Yeah. This game has like in-app purchases, doesn't it? I would imagine if it is a mobile game. Okay, hang on. I can. Oh, okay, good. I can put more. Okay, let's swap this one for the stronger one. Right? Like that. Oh, can I not put this in? Oh, no, I can. Oh, here, let's put this on Waterfall then. Yeah, there we go. I see how this works. Well, we're here. Let's stick this on Pidgey. We'll stick the other. Oh, wait, we'll stick that on Pidgey too. We'll stick the other one on Rattata. Okay. I kind of get this. I think I get this. I say, I probably don't get it. I'm probably wrong. But, you know, I even forgot to say, I realized I don't think I started the stream out with like a Happy Friday. Here I am like 25 minutes into the stream and no Happy Friday. So hey, Happy Friday. How's it going, y'all? How's it going, everyone? Enjoying your time? Enjoying your Friday? It's great chilling, and it looks like we got a Mankey. Should I bring the Mankey with me? You know, if I'm being super honest, I think I would prefer the Mankey to the Rattata. So right now, right, with like such a limited team. So maybe we will. Oh, it does have in-app purchases. Personally found them to be on the very intrusive end. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. My Squirtle have an exclamation on him. Can I edit the power charms? Oh, do I need to? Oh, we'll just find another. We'll just find another put on Mankey. We'll just do that. So let me know if game volume. Oh, unintrusive. Oh, okay, sorry. They're unintrusive purchases. Okay, that's good at least. Basics of strengthening Pokemon. Also, yeah, let me know how game volume sounds. I realize I never talked about game volume. Well, all right. I guess we'll head out to that boss expedition. Boss. Let's see what the boss is. You know, I'm doing pretty good. It's a good Friday so far. And I'm still on auto, so. Alright, they're gonna beat these guys up. Let's see if they can do well on their own, which, I mean, I don't think it's requiring much input from me. Let me just fix my lighting situation, so I will be right back. You know, I didn't even mute my microphone. I turned off the camera, but I didn't mute the microphone. Is it like a whole, hey, can you guys watch my baby for a bit? Can you guys watch my baby and make sure they knock out the wild Pokemon here? It looks like they got it. Oh, more Pokemon up here. I really wonder what the boss is. I really do think I would just stick it on auto the whole time. Because then we can like go into the menus, we can be on auto, and we can just kind of yap about it. Just like, I totally get the idea of it. I totally get the idea of it. And you know, I'm normally a fan of like auto modes. And I get why mobile games have them. But also at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't want to say sad, but I think that's just a state of mobile gaming, honestly. A really strong Raticate. Well, at least we got the Mankey. Go, Mankey. Go. Go, Squirtle. Go. And actually, Mankey got... Oh, no, Mankey's still there. Get them. I do kind of want to get into more mobile games. What do I play? I mean, I play, like, Pokemon Masters and, Pocket. TCG Pocket, which I guess you can count. I guess you can count TCG Pocket, like... It's... That one's... okay. GatorX, try not to complain about Pokemon TCG Pocket in a stream challenge. Impossible. Impossible. Okay, it has some DLC items that are overpriced, and that's all that's really worthwhile. Okay. Discovered a prolific statue. Congratulations. Now your Pokemon up to level 5 can get increased experience from expeditions. Oh, really? Just by having that. Now, when you feed a boss Pokemon, the statue looks like a Pokemon left behind. What it could be. This one has symbols of the island, the prolific statue. So, wait, is there actually lore in this? The statue is carved in the shape of 3 Rattata. Pokemon can flourish whatever it is. Perhaps the statue is meant to symbolize such prosperity. Seems to explore everything there is to explore in this area. I'll look at the next round. Okay, so we're moving on to the next one already. Search database for information regarding statue. Found up here something revealed. The Chamber of Legends. Okay, so we're done with the little grassy area already. So now into the forest. And the I don't know what you would call this. Do they have names? I don't think so, but oh, you never. Oh, wait. Hang on. My mic is covering part of my chat. There we go. I don't think so, but you never beat it, so you don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, in terms of like lore, I think it's more just like little flavor. I think I'd call it that. Also, Mankey's attack is so funny how it just goes like yo. Yeah, bro, IDK, what's up, man? Wave cleared. Oh, no. I can see this. I can see this being a chill game. It's definitely not going to be the one that I load up as like, I don't know what to stream. Okay, Pokemon Quest. But I think like I do want to have like just more like little streams like this where it's like, hey, I never really tried this game. Well, let's throw it on. Let's get into it. I did that a while ago with the Pokemon Cafe remix. That one I kind of got a little more into where I could see that, but it's like I didn't like keep up with it. There is some time where I do want to like actually really try to keep up with another little game like this. That's the thing, is just there's like already so much, like so much including Pokemon, and then so much like, you know, aside from Pokemon. Uh-oh, we got a Gloom. You know, I think the style of Pokemon Quest is like kind of neat too. It's like, I get it, it's, you know, cute little pixel Pokemon. I remember they at least like released a decent amount of merch of it. You know, I should probably do like a I kind of sort of already did something that was like, oh, what happened to Pokemon Quest, but I feel like maybe I should do another. And I don't know if this Pidgey can I don't think Pidgey's long for this world. I think we do need to grind a little more before even touching this Gloom. Like, all we did was like just do the just do the regular standard stuff. Oh, can I just like keep going infinitely, or does it like automatically end if all Pokemon faint? Okay, it does. Collect items and don't... Sure. So if I do this, does it like continue from a certain point? If I use the tickets like that? Oh no, it does send you back, but it lets you keep your stuff. Okay. So I guess I can keep getting stuff. First step. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. I get you. Weightless stone. Normal type investigation. Okay. There probably is like so much that you can really get into the weeds with this about. Oh, there we go. Here, let me see what I can do with those other stuff, because I think we give Mankey something. No, but I didn't mean to do that. Go back to base camp and then go back to edit stuff. Right? Yeah, edit team. Well, I guess just tap on Mankey like that. Okay, we gave... Oh, he doesn't have the health one unlocked. So we can stick this on... Pidgey. Okay, so we can take more of those. Dang, I think I gotta put Rattata back on the team, take the thing off, and then put it onto Mankey. Like that, yeah. And then we can navigate to the Power Charm from here. Okay. Actually, I'll take that back, sir. And then does this let you edit the... Oh, no, it doesn't. You have to go back to the very front to edit your team again. Oh, no, here I am. Duh. Mankey is at level 6. So now we can give you some strength. Do I even dive into the next one just yet? Or I think maybe I run back the Raticate to grind a little more. I should probably put something in this, right? Auto select, sure. Start cooking. It's kind of funny how this like feels like a little kind of not a precursor to like the curry in Sword Shield, but like more like one of those things of like, oh, we're thinking about this. We're thinking about it. You can tap Rattata in the menu to access the Power Charm. You can also just use a stone for another Pokemon and it'll be automatically removed from them. Oh, okay. Nice. So I can just take the one that's assigned to Rattata and then just stick it on another Pokemon from there. Thanks for letting me know. I think there's not all that much... I wonder how much advantage there is to like actually taking over and turning off the auto. I mean, aside from making sure that Squirtle spams Whirlpool, which I think is just a little better than Tackle, just with the multi-hit. Right? But then it means I have to like manually make sure everybody uses everything that I want them to use. Squirtle's definitely getting faster in that. I think they walk faster in auto. I'm not sure if that's the case. Maybe it's just me. Wave cleared. Uh-oh. Gloom. Do you think they'd ever like make a... like speaking of waves, right? You think they'd ever make like a proper Pokemon tower defense game? I don't know if they would. Oh, you can run from attacks using the scatter button. Oh, okay. So, like, with the manual stuff, okay. Because I remember there was, like, a fan-made, like, Pokemon Tower Defense that was, like, really... That was pretty popular. I think it was, like, a browser-based game, I'm pretty sure. Go, Pidgey, go. Take out the gloom. But you know, I guess what tower defense is like, I don't want to say it's like out of style, because I'm pretty sure people who play Bloons are still like really, really into it. Stage clear. Does everyone still gain experience? Okay, good. But okay, no. I was gonna say, did Pidgey gain a little more? I think it did, maybe. I wonder how experience is calculated in this exactly. Let's go. Let's go. Expedition Star. So we got Paris here. Here I'm like just moving this cursor all around. I'm like, yee, yee. Man, browser games, those were kind of crazy in the day. You know, I've been thinking a lot about like Neopets games, which I kind of want. I was thinking like, you know what, that'd be like a fun stream to do. Which, by the way, I'm trying to think of more streams to do on Twitch, which are obviously going to be all non-Pokemon stuff, except for like TCG, right? That's where I'll stream my TCG, Pokemon TCG stuff. But I want to do some other like TCG aside from Pokemon there, and even other games. Like I said, there's a lot I gotta like work on and I gotta think out and plan for this summer, and that is one of them. But I was thinking about Neopets browser games. I'm like, you know what, that'd be a fun idea to do someday, to do sometime. Like, just go and play some Neopets games. I remember what was the one chess one they added that was like really good, I think. I always thought that one was good. It was like Wizard Chess or something. It's so funny too, like with how long Neopets has been around, it's like how varied the games are. It's like some of them are definitely like, oh yeah, this is a very early game, and then some are like, wow, look at all the polish in this one. Alright, so Manky's respawning. I wish there was like a way to like heal your Pokemon. Wait, is there a way to heal your Pokemon without using without just like letting them die and waiting for them to respawn? I'd be really curious. I don't think it mentioned that, did it? I don't know if it mentioned anything about healing Pokemon yet. You know, probably. Well, okay, you can give them more health with the charms. I wonder if there's like a healing charm or something like that. Or do they like, are they supposed to like heal over time while they're not getting hit? Oh, spamming scatter will very slowly heal them, which makes it technically optimal. Okay, scatter. Which one is scatter again? Did I miss it? What's the scatter button? How did I miss? Oh, this one. Okay, duh. It shows up when you... I see. That's what it's... Okay. I get you. You are right. Yeah, they're just heal when they're not in combat. Okay, that's what I thought. That's more or less what I was thinking. So at this rate, it'd be best to just keep hitting that on Pidgey. Oh, that's good. We avoided that. So it would be best to do that while the others heal, right? No. Okay. Sure, we'll take that. Try a sneak attack. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. I mean, that'd be cool if we could do that, huh? I don't think that's not an actual thing, is it? The sneak attack. Yeah, it looks like our stuff's done cooking. But I definitely see how this would be like, okay. I can see how it would want you to get into the grind. Get power stones, receive. Here I'm actually accidentally clicking this. I don't think I actually clicked the... There we go. Red stew a la cube. Oh, a Growlithe. You know, actually, that'd be really good. That's a really good idea, Growlithe. Added to the Pokedex. Growlithe became your buddy. Oh, level 13 Growlithe. Alright, alright. Let me throw some more stuff in the pot. Do I need to like upload? I need to get more recipes in this. Okay, we're gonna edit team. Swap out Mankey for Growlithe. And that will help out. Okay, let me check this with a power charm. So if I grab the one that's already assigned to Mankey, I can still drag it to Growlithe. And we can give him more health. More power, okay. Maybe we do this. This doesn't feel right. I guess maybe I go to Squirtle and can give Squirtle the big health one. Pokemon Quest. Now that's a name I haven't. Oh wait, no. You gotta read it. You gotta say it the right way. Pokemon Quest. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I said very. More or less. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Yeah, I loaded up this game, or earlier when I was like testing this, because I was saying like I didn't have a plan of what to stream today, and so while I was laying down like maybe an hour before going live, I was like, wait a second, Pokemon Quest, we can do that, we can stream Pokemon Quest. And so then I grabbed my Switch, I'm like, oh, let me make sure it's still here, let me make sure it works. And there was like a quick little like issue with it where it says, oh, something about your saves or whatever, or something about cloud saves. And I was looking at it, and the last cloud save it had was from 2018, and so I had to like sync it up with or something. Dare I dive in just right there? I think with Growlithe that might be what we need. If you want more Pokemon like Legendary, you have to make soups that fit with the rarity of the Pokemon. Okay, but I'm guessing that will come with like the ingredients that we get later. Some of the ingredients we get later. Okay. Yeah, early game you can just level up by playing different levels repeatedly. Yeah, but the mid game you're encouraged to sacrifice other Pokemon to train yours, and then in the later game, I don't know what's in the later game. Why are you saying the later game so ominously? Okay. So I would imagine that you would end up getting like a lot of Pokemon in this. So you can do like what do you call it? Just not mesh them, but like, I don't want to say sacrifice either, but I think I get what you're saying. Rainbow is the best? Okay, I think I got like one rainbow thing, but I think I really gotta look into that more then. Yeah, you're pretty much required to just exclusively look for higher level Pokemon via the curry. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So you really gotta get on the soup grind. Have I ever played the Pokemon Ranger games? Yes, I have. I played the first Pokemon Ranger on stream last year, and actually just a few weeks ago, we finished up Pokemon Ranger Shadow of the Somia here on the streams. We're kind of chilling out a little before starting the next series, which next game I play is going to be Pokepark 2. And eventually we'll get to the third Ranger game. But I have streamed them here on the channel, and they were pretty cool. Eventually I got to do like a video on it. We played this game, and yes, there are shinies in here. Really, there are shinies. Oh man. I mean, I could imagine it. I guess it does kind of seem like with the fact that like how you get new Pokemon is by making soup for them to smell it and like come out to like grab it. I could definitely see that as being like a, you know, a way to get it. I mean, I remember watching like Sword and Shield stuff with people doing like the curry shiny hunts. So I assume it's something similar to this then. I do wish that like, I don't want to say I wish, because I haven't touched this game since like playing it first way back, you know, when it came out, and then being like, oh, that's kind of neat, and then never touching it. And then just jumping right in like, okay, can't wait for Pokemon, let's go, Pikachu and Eevee to come out. Okay, I'll say that's a prerequisite. I kind of wish I would have gotten into it and stayed into it, and then I also wish we would have got all the updates that the Chinese version got. Because I mean, Totodile, if you've seen like how Totodile looks in this game, it's gold. It's beautiful. Come on, Growlithe, flamethrower. Flamethrower's butt. Oh, roar. Is there a way to like get a Pokemon to stop using a certain move and you only use one? I guess, you know, only short of like actually like just tapping the move, right, yourself. instead of hitting it on auto. Uh-oh. Man, it has like some decent knockback. Like that Executor has some good knockback. Oh wait, no, we almost got him. Oh, we almost got you. We got your number, Executor. I believe Rainbow is just kind of a wild card. I think the best is the legendary shells, but they're literally post-game thing. Okay, interesting. But is the Rainbow stuff still like just randomly like, or still just like super random then, I guess? No, it's technically optimal to exclusively aim for Pokemon with one move. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, that was still kind of like difficult, I guess. Oh wait, no, I was not looking. Did we have a gauge at the top that was limiting how much we could go on expeditions? Have I met Pokemon voice actors in the past? I have. I got to meet Veronica Taylor when she was at anime. What was the convention called? What was that convention called? It was called. Was it just called Anime Pasadena? I don't know, some anime convention in Pasadena. I got to meet her. Honestly, I wish I had something better for her to sign. So I just had her sign my box of Let's Go Pikachu. I kind of wish I had something better or cooler, or like maybe I should have brought a DVD box with me. And I took a picture with her, and that was really cool. And that was fun. I think that's like the only Pokemon voice actor that I've met. Right? I'm trying to think. Have I seen anyone else who ended up being in Pokemon after I talked with them? In some sense. There's a good chance. It's a good chance. No, I think the Rainbow just kind of acts like the best non-shell item it can. I think you just add 1 or 2 to a curry though before, and they just kind of like dilute the generic curry. Dilute it to a generic curry. Interesting. You know, in all honesty, I guess Growlithe's Roar isn't terrible unless you're fighting a boss Pokemon. Well, okay, in this case, like a boss Pokemon that's actually weak to Flamethrower. Otherwise, it keeps them off you and lets you heal a bit. So it's like a pseudo scanner, I guess. I mean, just the fact that this Growlithe is like much higher level than our other Pokemon is like good. The way that Oddish walked right into the Flamethrower. But yeah, I think definitely the ideal way would really just be doing that, just like, you know, cooking up the soup and getting whatever random Pokemon you can get. Obviously, that Growlithe was a good get. Maybe the next one, the next soup I make, I'll make sure that it's like red forward so that we get more fire Pokemon. Oh, is it counted the Weeping Bell as a boss? All right. Dive in, get him. Ooh, get him. Ooh, kill him. Growlithe, no. No, Growlithe surrounded by Bellsprout. Squirtle, don't let Squirtle. Oh, we got a rainbow thing. Hurry, get Weeping Bell. Please, just blast him with Flamethrower. Just do it, just do it. Oh, it takes so much. It's taken so much. Oh wait, paralysis. Okay, good. He's done for. Stage cleared. What is the way to get experience in this? Is it like literally just the expeditions, or can you like get them experience at camp? Oh, cool. We got more charms unlocked. More charm slots or stones. Sorry. You seem to be focused on level 2. Oh, you should alternate between the active level instead. Oh, since progression is kind of scattered that way. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's right. That makes sense. Because this is the difficulty. Or the... Okay. I see what you mean. It's almost here. How do we, like, fill this up? This is our... Oh, we use the tickets? We have to use the tickets for, like... Sorry if I'm backseating, by the way. I'm just saying or trying to say what you can. Oh, no problem. I think I said it like a stream ago, but like like I don't mind like people saying like, oh hey, by the way, especially if I ask, right? Especially I'm like, hey, is this the case? And especially for like this one where it's like, oh, I've never played this game, and then having someone who's like played it, it's like, ah, okay. As long as you're not like okay, the worst is stuff where I'm playing like through a main game, or not a main game, but it's like the stuff that says you should have done this instead while I'm playing like a Pokemon game. It's like, well, yeah, okay, should have said something earlier, or should have said it in a nicer way. And then also the stuff that's like, oh, your team seems really underleveled, you shouldn't go battle. It's like, listen, nah, I'd win. Okay, then I guess, yeah, we probably should head to an expedition. Yeah, we probably should head to an expedition. Does that other one, are we gonna want Growlithe with us for that other one? Or is it gonna be like weak? Because it looks like it's rock. Bonus type. Oh, back for, oh, Brook. Oh, so it's gonna be water. Yeah, so Growlithe probably wasn't. For now, at least the Magikarp aren't probably doing much. What I really need is, I really need more Pokemon to hurry and show up. Slowpoke. Have you tried full heals or other in the game? I don't know what you mean. Full heals? I guess. Sheesh. These guys just have like big pushing attacks. And then watch, now I'm probably going to get like a grass Pokemon from the soup. I need to double check it, because if we're using materials, right, that came from like the other level, and I'd imagine. These guys are a little difficult, so I think I really do need I should have a grass Pokemon with me in here. I'm surprised nobody played a Pokemon game using universal monster looking Pokemon. That's a good, see, I was, okay. I mean, obviously not promising anything, but I thought to myself, like, I'd really like to do that for a Halloween video. Like, you know, work with an artist and have them, or obviously I come up with the ideas and then like, hey, can you draw this in Pokemon style? And then have those and do at least 3. But it would be such a good idea. The thing is, too, like, out of ones that exist, I guess you could say, like, there are some that already exist, because, like, what? Vampire, okay, Bat Pokemon. Werewolf, sure, Wolf Pokemon. You got Lycanroc. Mummy, that'd be Coffagrigus. Or Dusclops, depending on your flavor. Who else? You could say Kecleon is the Invisible Man. Frankenstein's monster. I don't know what you would do for that. I guess, like, a lot of people say type null, and, like, sure, but, like, I think it needs the vibe more so. Also, yeah, this is gonna be this is definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge. We really need a grass Pokemon in here, and we shouldn't have brought Growlithe. Scatter. Scatter, come on, get out of here, heal up. Oh wait, no, all my Pokemon are here. Okay, good. Auto, dive in, battle them, hit them. Actually, gather up. Gather up around the Slowbro and hit him. Yeah, no, this is really... Yeah, that's really not it. Like potions or healing items, or can't use them. I don't, but in this game, it looks like there isn't healing items. Okay, fine. Now jump in and start hitting him. Yeah, no, their health regain is like just so slow. I think there's probably like a way to upgrade it more. Okay, Slowbro's almost gone. Come on, please, just like, please just hit him. Yeah, there we go. You would have said Sobble was the Invisible Man. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Sobble is invisible. The thing is, like, with Sobble, they do that where it's like, oh, you know, in lore, in flavor, it turns invisible, and, like, you know, with Kecleon too, right, they say it, but you don't really get to use it all that much in-game. Or you don't get to see it all that much in-game, like, in battling. With Kecleon, it's at least, like, in the overworld, it has that. Oh, it's the number of expeditions that does it. Okay, let's speed up then. Let's see what we get. Mulligan Stew, okay. I've just been hitting auto for all these. What the heck is... Oh, Grimer? Grimer became your buddy. Oh, and then, like, in Kecleon's, like, sprite animation, in Emerald, it does, like, actually turn invisible. So I think that's neat. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Can we, like... Okay. Do we need it? Okay, Mulligan Stew, Red Stew. Whole lot of red. Acorn. Fossil. Luckberry. Oh, no. Okay, what's a good... What happens if I just throw a bunch of acorns in there? Will that work for grass? Will that do something? Let me just throw stuff at the wall and see what happens. Yellow. Oh, it is curry. What was I saying? Oh, some of it's curry, some of it's stew. What the heck are you? Psyduck? Hey, it's Psyduck. Oh, look for yellow Pokemon? Is it really based on the color? Really? Is it actually just based on the color? Hope you get a shiny. I mean, that'd be funny. I don't want to use all my tickets, but, like, let me just do this up front. Especially because I'm, like, I guess we're just chilling with it for a bit. Blue soda. Oh, a Grimer? This is curious. This is interesting, and it's only level 1, wow. Pokedex. Hang on. Okay. Stream's still going, right? Sorry, it looked like something was like a little funny. Man, is stream still going for everyone? Or okay, excuse me. I need to double check something. For a second, it almost seemed like we're not going. Oh, and the Pokedex is only counting Pokemon that I own. Ooh. It's only counting Pokemon that are my buddy. Oh, there's a lot more complex meals, mainly using specific combinations or the rare of the rare ingredients. I believe there's a generic curry, a curry for each of the 4 curries, curry for every type, and a curry for legendaries. Okay. Okay. Ball motion. Are there more ingredients than just this? Yeah. Like that. Can we do that? Oh, the stream's still going? Okay, cool. Oh, each of the 4 colors. probably like ill-advised. Ah, there we go. Veggie smoothie a la cube. Execute. It's our grass boy, and please be like level 2. Execute became your buddy. Oh, it's still as far as you're aware? Okay, good. That's good to know. Oh. Oh, it puts 3. Oh, ingredient amount. Okay. Okay. I got an execute, but it's kind of low level. Still want Squirtle to gain some experience. Psyduck and that level 14 Grimer. Let me do this. Right, oh, we can stick. Oh, we're getting the big stuff. We can stick some of these on the egg boy. Wait, did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did do that wrong. Oh, we can't even have a... Okay. Let me see how this goes then. Let me see how this goes then. Well, let me do a lower one. See if we can get some levels up on... Oh wait, I should probably throw something in the pot, right? I don't know. I'm just doing random. It probably looks so bad to like people who actually know what's going on. Actually know something about the game. It's like, okay. Alright, well, let me backtrack to here and do one of these just to get... Oh my gosh. Just to get some experience on that execute, and then we can hopefully take it to that level. Oh, it has Psychic and Leech Seed. Oh. Is that gonna do anything well enough? Excuse me. Thankfully, I have an easy mute on my microphone for if I need to sneeze. And I think hopefully Execute gets maybe a decent amount from this, but I think I really should be like... Well, okay, we'll grind here and we'll also get like more ingredients, right? We'll get more ingredients for all this, and also, you know, here I am like, should probably reply to this text that I was... It's like, oh yeah, I got a few minutes ago. Sure thing, not sure thing. There we go. Yeah, man, back on the easy levels. When you have your Pokemon at higher level, then you go back, or you backtrack like this. You know, I wonder how many of those like figurines they made. Because that's what I was saying earlier, is that for Pokemon Quest, they made a good amount of like little vinyl figurines, you know, like Funko Pop style. But of course, they were in the Pokemon Quest style. And I remember those win scores. I remember there was like Pikachu, Snorlax, Gengar. Those ones I saw. But I know those were like super short-lived. And I kind of wish I would have like got one. I never got one because it's like, well, they don't seem all that interesting. And probably was why they didn't make so many and why they, you know, stopped doing them. Because probably a good amount of other people thought the same thing. Hey, yo, I like jogging my memory of this game. Haven't played it in ages because I completed everything you wanted to. Ah, sweet. And hey, thanks for popping in. But yeah, no, I'm just like getting my ideas of it. I'm like, okay, I think I understand this or this and that, and just trying it out because I really did not get very far in it. when I like first attempted it. When I not attempted it, but like I was saying, yeah, I literally haven't touched it since 2018. And here I am as we're, you know, as we're on our way to Switch 2, which, yeah, by the way, Switch 2 next week. Bruh. But, you know, it is always, like, kind of neat, because it's, like, with, like, all the weird Pokemon spin-off games that, like, you know, say, like, you know, you don't touch, or, like, you don't get into, it's always so neat that it's, like, there's always, like, so many people who have played it, and are like, oh, hey, this one's a great game, this one's a cool game. It's like, oh, nice. Expedition bonus. Alright, well, I guess let me run that back. So we can get some more experience on that execute. And then I guess we dive back into the water thing. Leave the Growlithe there. But yeah, I think it's definitely like... Man, I'm really trying hard to remember how things were. Because I remember, you know, when it first came out, people were playing it. It's like, hey, you know, let's try it out. Let's check it out. And I'm pretty sure I remember people, like, posting stuff of, like, oh, check out the Pokemon I got. And also being, like, technically the very first Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. Right? Because it came out summer of 2018. Before Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Was it announced the same time as Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Probably around. Probably close. Yeah, someone who's put a lot of time into the quest, it's not great. I mean, I can see the appeal to it. But it is really one of those things that's like, you know, I could, like... I see why I haven't, like, stuck with it, I guess. Yeah, it's incredibly charming, but there's not much to it. Okay. I really am curious how, like, what the difference is between this and, like, the version that's still getting updates. Or at least last I checked, it's still getting updates. I don't know if it... Well, it definitely got, like, updates into the 2020s, that's for sure. The version in China. Yeah, fair enough. Still am bummed that the Chinese version got way more content and was completely shut down earlier this year. Oh, okay, never mind. The Chinese version was shut down earlier this year, too. Oh, okay. Never played it, but it seemed actually worth playing more. Ah, okay. Nice. Well, I mean, not I say nice, but I'm like, wait a second. Why a message mentioned it getting the bigger version getting shut down? I guess I could see, right? I feel like the Chinese version came out a little later than the main one, but lasted longer. Again, into like 2022 or something. Well, I mean, obviously, if it got ended like this earlier this year. Huh. I think it deserves like a decent deep dive into, or another deep dive, or like a return to like, hey, what's going on? What happened to it? Especially now that I've actually like gotten some more play with it, or now that I've actually played it a bit more. Because yeah, like I said, I literally touched it for maybe an hour when it first came out. It wasn't the early days of the Switch because it was like a year after the Switch came out. Also, execute. Did you not gain more than just that to get up to... What? Can execute, like, maybe do something? Okay, let me go to... Let me do this. Let me figure all this out. Take this. Recharge your battery. Okay. Flying tempo investigation. Okay, so give me more honey. Let me see if maybe I can pump up my power a bit for the team, and then maybe I can jump into the water. Well, we got that Grimer. Don't think we want to take the Growlithe with us. Like that? Oh, that is not at all. Hey, hang on. I guess if we Power Charm, let me see what we can stick on them for Power Charms. Like that, right? I guess. Then Execute, being like the only grass type I have, is going to be the one that I want to try and have do a little more. Yeah, that doesn't get him far enough. That doesn't get him far enough for... Yeah, I think this really is going to be like, okay, running back a good amount of expeditions to actually get to this. The Chinese version was also way more convoluted to get into setup-wise, mostly because you need to provide real identification, as far as I know. Not easy to play overseas. Oof. Yeah, because like a lot of just games, like other games in general, they're like, oh yeah, not released in this region, are like a little more, you know, it is one of those easier said than done kind of things. So I could definitely see that. Yeah, oh well, at least we have this one. Yeah. And you know, just having it on the Switch at all, like just the... I like too the fact that you could organize stuff into groups in Switch, and I always like just filling out, you know, the folder of like all Pokemon games. Should be using higher power stones than the lower ones. Okay, that's right, because they're not high. I could just take the ones from the other. I could just take the ones from the other Pokemon, and that would pump them up enough, or close to it. I almost wish that you could go like you could speed up the auto ones. Also, Psyduck and Grimer are throwing out some crazy. Well, mostly Grimer. Grimer's throwing out the crazy like big punch. Well, the sludge, the Venom Drench. Is that what that attack is? The one that, like, flies across the screen like that? We'll see where we are with here after experience. And then I think I'll move him around. And then, hopefully that... Actually, maybe I don't want to bring Grimer. Because, hang on. So all weaknesses still work, right? In the same way. I'm assuming they do. Because if it's saying, like, hey, you should bring, like, this type of Pokemon to the function. So in that case, because they're like the Slowpoke and then the Slowbro's the boss, then maybe I shouldn't have Grimer with me. I guess. Okay, now Execute level 6 finally. I think I should have organized things a little better and probably made like a bigger soup. Should have made like a bigger soup for grass. Speed this up and just see what happens. Okay, so that's the good one, and it's the random. I looked my own Slowpoke. Level 7 Slowpoke. Okay, let me do this. Challenge. Normal type investigation. Okay, I'm guessing those work for normal Pokemon. Type poison type. Okay, so you just have all those quests for different buddies. Here I am. Well, you know, very discreetly looking at a different screen. Very discreetly looking at my other monitor. Like that. I think maybe that'll do it. Now let's hit the speed up. So the bigger, better ingredient to use, definitely it requires more. It requires more time. Hey, look, there we go. There's Bulbasaur. Level 10 Bulbasaur. See, I should have done that from the beginning. Actually, no, we were grinding anyway. Okay, so now I think this will be much better for us. Okay, so Bulbasaur, you go there. I don't think we'll want Grimer or Growlithe. But let me take the Squirtle instead, and let me adjust the power charms. What's up with the Pokemon Minecraft stream? Yo, I'm playing this because I am Steve. You know, I still ain't seen that movie. Which, you know, I guess I don't think I would see it in the theaters. I never got like super into Minecraft. I probably should have, because it's like, you know, definitely seems like the kind of thing I would like be able to get into. Oh, wait, what is this? This is Petal Dance, Vine Whip. I think we should have that on both your moves so we can just annihilate all the water Pokemon. Take that. Take that. And let me take, I don't want to take from Squirtle, so let me take that. And then Grimer we can also, oh, you can auto set them, huh? What does a recycle do? Oh, that's not being used. Okay. And that one, okay. Yeah, I think that does it. I think that does it. I know like a lot of like what Pokemon Minecraft mods get pretty popular too. Minecraft Pokédex complete. Okay, those Slowpoke don't stand a chance. We finally got a Bulbasaur, which maybe I should have. Well, I think Squirtle is cool, but you have too many Power Stones. You can make room for more Power Stones by recycling some or increasing the size of your stone box in the shop. Am I gonna have to expand this? Pokemon, sure. Expand my stones, bro. I'm probably using up too much of these tickets. Very important question. All right, maybe I have a very important answer. Excuse me. I think I'm getting this. I think I'm getting the, not the hang of it, but I'm getting the idea of it. Also, Squirtle, don't shoot in a straight line. Petal Dance probably, oh yeah, that does. That swirls around. I just need all these Pokemon to line up in a very perfect line so that Bulbasaur can like just Vine Whip right through them. At least with the auto attacks. What's a Steve? I don't know, that's a good question. Steve, that was the, oh, did I tell that story last, did I tell that one story last week about the Smash Bros? I think, no, you know what? This will be great. For anyone who was here for last stream. Remember, guys? Steve was the Panda Express guy. The guy who went to who we lost. The guy we lost at Panda Express. That'll make sense if you watched last stream. Yeah, you're using tickets fast, but if you're gonna, play again after the stream, it really doesn't matter. Oh, if you're not gonna play again after the stream, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is like, well, we could like just use the tickets now because we like get the experience, get the feeling of it. But I can definitely see like those are like the ones that like are gonna run out. I think I'm gonna try and stop right now. I just want to do it to try and get as far ahead as possible, but it's like, yeah, I think we can afford to wait on them. Because yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna dive into this all too much after the stream. But at the same time, I still kind of want to hold on to those tickets. First shopping trip to the Pokemon. The Panda Express guy went down to the mines. That's where he went. Oh my gosh, guys. He never came back from Panda Express because he got isekai'd into the Minecraft world. That, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It all makes sense. He never got to play Smash Bros. It's so sad. What the heck is going on here? Let's go. The heck? Grimer can ride Pidgey like that? Okay. Let me see if we can do stuff with the... Let's see what we can... If we got any better power charms that we can move around. Oh, thank you. Okay, what's the difference between this? Plus HP, but also increase. Oh, okay. So it gives extra perks aside from just the health. Okay. I think I'll keep that with Bulbasaur then. And we can definitely upgrade Squirtle's health. You know, I think that does make sense. I think we really do want to like trash the lower ones as we're getting more. That makes a lot of sense. Can we walk to Burger King and walk back? I walked to Burger King and then I walked back home from Burger King. Can I like take this off Pidgey? Do I have to manually take it off Pidgey before like recycling it? Oh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But we can get a better one, I think. You know what's funny? I don't live too far from a Burger King, so I could walk to it. Well, hypothetically, I think I'm still going to need to heal a little more. Because I can walk right now, but not far without my ankle hurting, like starting to hurt. We're still in physical therapy, but I can walk. I can walk without needing a crutch or a cane or anything. So I've been going back to work, obviously, which requires walking. But like at the end of it, afterwards, I'm just like, oh no, my leg. There's 2 Minecraft novels, The Island and The Mountain, which I believe are genuinely very interesting takes on the idea of narrative Minecraft experience. Would have been better suited for the movie. Really? Okay, so like those Minecraft novels, like those books that they put out before, well, obviously, you know, well before the movie came out. Okay, I see what you mean. Let me go back to Quest here. So I was playing Honkai Star Rail, latest event involving a raccoon, and they referenced Team Rocket motto. Real? Real? I'd believe it. What does the raccoon have to do with it? Was the raccoon the thief? I haven't seen much of like Honkai Star Rail, but like my friend plays other MiHoYo games, and he's like, all right, Josh, when you gonna join? I'm like, when I get the new computer, which is right now very far off because I've had so many expenses this year so far. So many just random things. They're like, basically every week something pops up where it's like, hey, you gotta pay like $100, and you gotta pay like $100 something for this thing. Feels great, man. Feels great. Oh yeah, you must take off Pidgey to recycle. Yes. That kind of sucks though, that you can't just like, that you need to manually go in and take it off. I'll try and do that. The raccoon was a galactic baseball player. Yo, real? BNA reference? Yeah. Excited for the Fate collab in Honkai? Oh, okay, yeah, my friend did send me that one. That's right, because my friend is into Fate. The same friend who plays Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero. And then he said, like, dude, I don't play Honkai, but look at this art. Look at this art for the Fate collab. And he also plays Fate. 3 fossil, 2 acorn best recipe. We should try it out. I think I have enough fossil, maybe. Normally there's no reason you'd want to scrap a stone you're actively using. Okay. The thing is, I guess I'm not actively using it, right? Because you know, if you're gonna only take 3 Pokemon at a time, why not just like swap the strongest stones onto them, I guess? And so then like keep like all the low power stones. That's my thought, at least. Because now we're probably getting to the point where it's like it would almost feel useless to like have anything with less than 100. Well, almost there, but at least that's my thought to it. Yeah, as far as gacha games go, the only one I play is Pokemon Masters. But there might be one that I'm gonna try, which I don't even want to say it because like I'm gonna probably just turn it into a video with everything up with it. And then there's more like card games too that I want to play more digital card games, which, you know, maybe that's another thing I got to talk about. There's so much that I got to like plan and talk about, and like I need to make sure I have a clear schedule so I can actually like talk with some YouTube people. Do I have I don't think I have enough to try it. Yeah, I don't have enough to try it. I guess we need more fossil. Let's go on an expedition. Maybe I'll just run back that other one that I was in. Let me run this one back. Oh, it does give you more of the bonus type. Okay. So digital card games. Since I was like, I kind of wanted to check out Shadowverse. I want to get in the Shadowverse. And then I saw that it's actually just the game is actually just getting a reboot. Well, not a reboot. Is it a reboot or a sequel? They're making a new game. A new game that's like similar. No, Mushroom says fossil. Oh, I know. No need to be rude about it, though. Would you play Persona since you like monsters and fight bad guys like Pokemon? My friend has also... A different friend has also... Bait, by the way. Bait, who I record the members-only podcast with. Which... next one should go up soon. I keep saying that, but it should be soon. He said that. I don't think he's, like, said, oh, you need to play this, but he's, like, brought it up. He's like, hey... This is a turn-based RPG. The big thing is like with playing some different games, it's like, man, I need the time to play them, which is so also why it's like, I think I really need to like really get better at streaming, and especially with what do you call it, with work, the way that work has kind of been going, I'm really like not happy. So I'm like, dang it, I really just need to go hard and just become a full-time streamer already. Full-time YouTube plus streaming. And so along with that, it's like, well, if I were streaming more often and if I had way more active viewers and a really good active Twitch or stream or a place where I was streaming, then I could more easily justify like, oh, let me try out this other game or let me play through this other game, because then I'll play through it on stream and it'll keep me to it. Yeah, like I said, these past months been a little hard, been a little painful. Would you consider TCG Pocket a gacha game? Kind of seems gacha-esque, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, 100%. TCG Pocket is a card game. Is a digital card game with gacha game, or maybe, okay, it's a gacha game with digital card game gameplay, which is why I really dislike it. Master Duel. I wouldn't call Master Duel a gacha game because I think it's pretty fairly made and built and maintained and stuff. Pocket is not the same. Pocket is much more grueling, much more feels like it's forcing you. You reach a point where you're like, you really need to like spend money. Yeah, why is Grimer wearing a Slowpoke? Did I miss them? Right now we got the Grimer and the we got the Grimer and the Growlithe stack here. But yeah, your Pokemon will just stack up on top of each other. But yeah, TCG, that's the unfortunate thing about TCG Pocket is like the gameplay is so good, and then the game itself being built like a gacha game is just it makes it like very difficult to love, in my opinion. Let's see. Okay, we want to do this. So I'm saying like I think I've said it way too many times before. I should probably like I should make like a proper video about it. But basically the point how I'll say it is that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is just like so much better with like giving you gems and having a decent battle pass, and the crafting system is so much better. And packs, right? Packs are a lot more generous, like the actual contents of the packs. Meanwhile, TCG Pocket has none of that. It has all the unfairness of a gacha game. TCG Pocket feels slow. It does. It does. Progression feels so slow. You missed Card Fight Vanguard, in which it was easier to get a hold of. Ooh. It's still going on. Is that true? Fossil. Let me try it. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Shout out to CCG Live for being true free to play. Shout out to CCG Live for being true free to play, but also anti shout out because it's such an ugly game. And you know, glitchy, doesn't look good. Does like TCG Pocket is a great game, or not live? No, live. TCG Live. TCG Live, the one you play on the PC, and I think you can play on iPad and your phone too. Shout out to TCG Live for being a great game for 2018. The fact that that's a 2024 game is kind of embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Here's the thing. Okay, so I don't want to say things about. Okay. So people who like. Okay, so for me, right, where I'm really trying to like experience a good amount of Pokemon, and for me, like I love card games. I'll say like card games are probably my favorite game genre. So I'll say this: for as much as Scarlet and Violet, right, big AAA game on the Switch, for as much as it looks bad or looks like a game from an older generation, TCG Live is even worse. For for how dated it looks, for outdated it looks and feels. Yeah. If you get Onyx from the recipe you said, you'll sub. No. If I get Onyx from the recipe, I'll ban you from chat. Wait, yeah, all of it. I feel like most of these side games are also Kanto heavy. Oh, how Gen 1 heavy is this game? This game is only Gen 1. It got Gen 1, and then that's it. The Chinese version of this game, which was still supported up until earlier this year, got much more generations, like later on. So this one never got the Gen 2 update. The Chinese version of this game got the Gen 2 update. Yeah, it is, but you only see cards on something like Amazon on the store. Oh, for Vanguard? Okay. I think I see, what do you call it? What's the phrase? I don't see Vanguard either in like my local stores. I don't know enough about Vanguard to like say anything about it. But I know it is still going on, right? That is the thing, is like with like stores, like nowadays they really just need to like be picky about what games they stock, because like certain like games will like really just like, what do you call it? Certain games will really just end up burning them, sadly, in terms of like, I guess, the distribution and the player base that they're able to draw in. It's like with local game stores, it's like you really just need to make sure people are like continuously buying and continuously like playing the game that they stock. I should probably like head over here too. I think we can put Growlithe here now and get Growlithe going. That, and let's edit the power charms. Can you like, when you hit auto set, oh, does it use only unused ones? I don't know about that. Okay, I'm not using Squirtle, so I can take Squirtle's power. Alright. That should be good. Why that's not nice? Oh. Ijo. Yeah, it's just Gen 1. Yeah, it's just like being given a sandwich. It's just wheat bread and cheese products, sliced in mayo. You say that like that's a bad thing. That's a good sandwich. Which one was your starter Pokemon? I start off with Squirtle. Because I'm like, ah, sure, let's see what's up with this. Like picking Mario and Mario Kart. Again, you say that like it's a bad thing. Again, the fact that like this is like the first game on Pokemon, or the first Pokemon game ever on Switch. It's like, it made sense. Like, start off with a roster, but I think the problem, like, starting with Kanto, totally fine with. No problem. Especially because this was like, again, this came out 2018. This came out before Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so it also worked as a way to hype up Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It was also still riding off of the Pokemon Go craze. And the fact that it's like, you gotta start somewhere, I think it makes sense for it to be Gen 1 only. But also, the fact that it never got an update is the crazy part. It's like, okay, why didn't it get an update? It probably just didn't build the right type of hype they were thinking. Or maybe they just never intended to at all. I wonder what exactly the story is, because I know a different okay, so this one was developed by Game Freak, obviously. The Chinese version, a different developer took over. Was because they were allowed to, right? So in that sense, I think maybe just like it was like much more popular there, just based on like their games, and maybe they just had like the budget to do it, or the time, I guess, also. Who knows? So maybe that's what it was, and maybe they're just like, hey, shoot, this game's cool, let's add the other Pokemon. Squirtle will evolve at level 16. Aha. Neato. That's right, we haven't got any evolutions just yet. You gotta really grind to get these guys, get them some levels, then. Favorite color is beige energy? I don't think anyone says that. Grimer's got more. Another health slot, okay. Opponents set Pokemon attack. Our soup is done. I believe the Chinese version involves an entirely separate continent, so the story may be entirely disconnected. But again, the fact is, like, it's still licensed, so they still, like, have... what do you call it? Geodude. So it's, like, it's still official. But the fact that, like, again, it's, like, different. It's very different. They're, like, again, that's definitely why they were able to continue building the game. If I just like dump a bunch of mushrooms in here, that makes it most... Oh, I don't want to lose all of them, actually. Let me just you know what? Let's do this. Auto set and just see what comes out. It's gonna be like the generic one, huh? When's the Gator exam? Gator exam? What are we talking about? Gator exam, Gator exam. That's the new spin-off channel, Gator XM. That's the tutoring channel, Gator XM. Can we get up to... Oh no, we gotta edit the team. Man, I think I can pump up Bulbasaur a bit more. And then I probably don't want to bring Growlithe with me to this. I really want Squirtle to get more experience. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, Squirtle doesn't have any sign yet. Oh, wait, no, I think I want it on Bulbasaur, definitely, because Bulbasaur is going to do the most damage in this. Yeah, like that. Like that, but I really like that. Just the fact that there's some kind of bonus. Okay, I'll put that there. I'll use that, and I'll stick that bigger one on Grimer. Right? Stick that bigger health one on Grimer. There's a bigger fighting we can put on Grimer now. And actually, we have I can give Bulbasaur some more speed. Oh no, Bulbasaur already has the speed. Let's give it to Grimer then. Oh, Squirtle already has it. Okay. I think we're good. To test our knowledge of the Gators. It's possible. Okay, let me do this then. Where's the ketchup item we need to equip it to Pikachu? True. True. Alright, let's see how they do with this one. Go, Bulbasaur. Get him. And here I am, just like, okay, now to unleash them and just yap about this. Oh yeah, how long? Okay. I don't know how long I'm gonna end up with doing this stream. I don't think it's gonna be a full hour or be a full 3 hours. And I still gotta figure out like how exactly I want to like do the extra like yapping that I want to do, like the extra talking. Sacrifice Pokemon for Squirtle, go to training. Will do, but be less obnoxious about giving advice. I think we were talking about it too. Like the whole vaccinating is like, I was gonna say like. You know, because Evie was saying like, oh, I hope I'm not vaccinated. Like, no problem. I think the difference too is also like, because you're always here, so it's like, no, it's helpful. But also when it's like, hey, do this thing, do this thing. Please calm down. If you want to play the game, go play it. But that is good to know. I think there's a nicer way to say, hey, you know you can level Pokemon up, right? That's right, I can. Especially too, I was probably about to ask. Cloyster. I do wonder exactly how like the typing matchups work in this. Excuse me. Because it was saying that like, okay, yeah, use a grass Pokemon here. I don't think they have exact like, do they have like exact weaknesses and super effectiveness in it? Or is it just that like if you use grass Pokemon in your group for this, you get the extra boost? I don't know. I'm very curious. Was there ever a reason why Pikachu liked ketchup, or was it just meant to be cute? I think that's the case. It was like just meant to be cute. But it's funny how like how effective it is too. Pikachu's such a good mascot, dude. Such a good mascot. Can I backseat, but instead of telling you how to play, rapidly kick your seat? Real. True. Oh man. Yeah, that's a good one. What am I doing? Oh, we need more. Oh, we need more expedition stuff. All right, well, let's do this. Is it in options? Oh no, that's actual just options. Decorations, edit team, expeditions. Thanks, Cam. Is it an edit team? I wonder. Yeah, the kicking sound effects. Training. There it is. That's right, because we got like, what, a level 1 Grimer? By training your Pokemon, you can increase their experience. Get the nerd emoji. Alright. Okay, so we want Squirtle, right? We want Squirtle here. And then we want to use the Grimer. We want to use the... I don't think we need Rattata right now. Oh, it doesn't. Wow, it doesn't give them that much. They need to be higher level. I guess we got to keep making soup then, so we can like get rid of some of these. Well, I guess we don't need Execute right now. And you know, Slowpoke doesn't really need to. Can I? Hello? Oh. But good, honestly, like. Oh, that's horrible. Also, I should have used that on. I should have done that on Bulbasaur. Okay, but I can definitely get this. I definitely see what's going on. Is that like it wants you to keep making a bunch of soup, so you can keep getting a bunch of Pokemon. And look at these guys; they're all stacked. It wants you to keep making a bunch of soup, to keep getting a bunch of Pokemon, to keep pumping them into the stuff, to keep. Okay. Yep, mobile game. You know, I was gonna say like with the whole like. Not vaccinated, but did anyone... Okay, there's gonna be like a... Okay, did anyone used to watch like Funhouse or Inside Gaming when they were that? I obviously don't anymore, obviously because Funhouse is like dead. And during like the later year, I think only for the first half I watched, only for the first year I watched them. But I always like the idea of how it's like one guy, like, you know, one guy sitting here on the camera, and then you got two guys in the peanut gallery just yapping and about it. I think that's such a funny format for like a Let's Play or a YouTube style video. For stream, like I should honestly do that. I should do that with bait sometime. But what I need to do is we need to stick not a filter on them. Oh yeah, oh gosh, we gotta regain this. Well, I can use tickets because we're just playing on stream mostly. Oh, I was gonna say, bait's great, but we gotta tone that. He's not gonna watch this. He's not gonna watch this. We gotta like turn down the yapometer. Sorry, I only know Chugga Conroy. That's the funny thing too, is like let's plays are like so like kind of no one really does let's plays much anymore, except for the people who like were doing it, you know, for so long. Again, you know, the people who were doing their their let's plays for so long before. And just like kind of continue it, but it's so funny to be like, oh yeah, those are kind of like out of fashion, I guess. Now it's always like it's either like stream where you get the full-on unfiltered kind of, not unfiltered, but full-on thing, or it's like a really like very edited video, or with like a lot put in and a script and the story and the whole challenge. It's like, oh, I did this in this game, right? So it's like it's kind of interesting. But even then, I wouldn't say like the stuff that like Inside Gaming / Funhouse did was like I don't know if I'd call it Let's Play, because it was still like a lot put into that, and the format was like very social. But again, like I don't know, some of it's like a lot of it did not. I don't want to say it didn't age well, but it's like it's just so interesting, like with comedy, right? The stuff that people used to say back then, and it's like, oh, and people just let people say stuff like that. It's not a whole thing of like, oh, you can't say that nowadays, in the sense that like, oh, it was okay to say back then and now it's not okay. No, it's like it just wasn't okay even then. But just less people said something about it, or less people realized like, oh, yeah. I don't think there's anything like terrible in some of their videos, but it's like there is a lot of stuff that's like, yeah, they said, yep, they said that. I think too also that's kind of like yeah, because like their channel's just not around anymore, because it was all like all the Rooster Teeth stuff. That's a whole other story. Go Bulbasaur, save Squirtle. Man, at least they're like living against this Cloyster. There we go. I really like that Petal Booster on Bulbasaur. You know, I was gonna say, like, the fact that you can repeat these works out, but I kind of wish that you could just, like, get Pokemon from this instead of, like, having to make the soup to attract them in. Yeah, I'm gonna get from quest. Challenge? But Rooster Teeth lives? Oh, that's right. It is back, huh? They did kind of bring it back, sorta. I don't know, man. It was, man, it was really interesting to see a lot of those kinds of channels. To see a lot of those kinds of channels where it's just like, oh, like, oh yeah, this is it. This is what being a YouTuber is like. This is what I want to aspire to. Yeah, I want to work there, or yeah, I want to start my own company for YouTube with our own office building, and yeah, that'd be so sick. And I can hire my friends, and we can just play video games all day, and we can edit videos and stuff like that. So. And then seeing that, like, just the total shift away from that completely. The closest maybe we have to that is like VTuber agencies nowadays, but even then it's like it's still very like each person is like very much their own thing, but they like collab with, you know, with each other. And like I don't want to say like just VTubers, because like other YouTubers will do that, right? They'll have their friends and they'll make videos with their friends, but I think a lot of it is just there's like a bigger emphasis on like doing your own thing on your own stream and your own channel, and oftentimes working together with the other. There's much less of that, like, yeah, let's do, oh yeah, except for, yeah, if you're Mr. Beast of the generation. You're right, Mr. Beast is that, but hang on, just, I guess for video games specifically, for YouTubers definitely, it's like, ah yeah, the Mr. Beast machine. It hires and employs so many people. It's good for them, I'm glad they're getting paid, but it's like, it's also interesting just how the perception of Mr. Beast has shifted as well. There was a lot of like, oh, what do you mean? He's doing good things. I mean, sure, you can criticize him, but he's doing good things at the end of the day. And then there's also like, but then at the same time, there's also like the, oh, yeah, he is still just big YouTube rich guy person. Where's the Gator VTuber for it? Gator X? We could do, honestly, I was thinking like we could. I think I have like one of those like one of those things that's like just a free VTuber thing, so it's like obviously not a super like custom or complex model. I was considering like using that. I need to work on my setup, but I was considering like honestly, maybe I do just like, okay, before I started doing webcam more often in streams, I was considering like, do I do webcam or do I try VTuber? What do I do? What do I do? And obviously starting out with like the free model, but then eventually like maybe getting a custom one. I think it just comes down to like the type of energy of streams and videos that this works better. At least for streams, right? Maybe not videos, but for streams. Just the tone of like the streams that I do, I think this works better. But I could. I don't know if I'll do more, like, maybe on Twitch. But even that, like, man, like I said, there's just so much I gotta, like, figure out, and I gotta, like, talk with other people. Be like, man, what do you think? What do you think of this? If we rebrand like this? What are your thoughts? Any suggestions? Oh, get him. Oh yeah, I'm coming up on the 2 hours. I think I was almost saying like, man, should I only play this for 2 hours? Because I was still like, I don't know if I'll go to full 3, because normally I do set aside 3 hours for live streams. Alright, that's what we'll do. We'll go the full 3 hours, but I'll play Pokemon Quest for 40 more minutes. And the last 20 minutes, I think we'll just dedicate to yapping. Maybe. Maybe. I think that sounds like a plan. I think that sounds good. Pokemon Quest. Yeah, it's interesting. Never played this game either. You don't think, wait, I don't think those Pokemon painted? Sorry? Never played this game either. Pokemon painted. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, it is an interesting one. I think also, you know, another thing to consider is like, you know, probably a good amount of people maybe didn't get their Switch until Sword Shield. Or till after Sword Shield or something like that. The Vaponator. What? Oh, fainted. Oh, you don't think those Pokemon fainted. Oh, you're right. They do look like they just blow up. True. Bulbasaur level 13. Oh, and he can take another health thing. Yeah, I wish there was like a faster way to get Pokemon, or I wish like, hang on, is it possible for multiple Pokemon to show up in your, from one soup? Maybe it would be like good to like just grind a bunch of like low level soups, because I think that one was kind of a decently high level one. But maybe it would be good to like grind low level soup. And then use all those to like train your bigger Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, yes it is, although it's absolutely, or absolutely. Yes it is, though it's relatively rare. Oh, to get multiple Pokemon from one curry or one soup. That's the thing, because it's like, sometimes it's curry, and then sometimes it's stew, or sometimes I think it said soda for the blue one, right? Yeah, when you fight, they just disintegrate. They're pixels, and then they go back to pixels from whence they came. Totally right, though. Or, hang on, okay. So that shoulder, okay, they do the shrink. They do the shrink, which, oh my gosh. Okay, it's an old video by now, but like, it's, okay. Did you know that? Did you know that every Pokemon can just shrink? It's not the Pokeball that makes them get small. Literally every Pokemon can just shrink at, just because. That's it. If Pokemon get scared or hurt, they shrink. That's what fainting is. That's why they disappear and why you don't see them in the video games. That's why they go into Pokeballs. When you like hit them with a Pokeball, you startle them and get them weak enough, they shrink and go in the ball. That's how they can hide and pop out in grass. I forget. Oh man, it was okay. It was from like the very first Pokedex, like the book, like a really old Japanese book, right? I did a video on it a long time ago, and it did pretty well. It was like a really popular video, so I hope a good amount of people saw it. But I almost feel like, man, I need to like remind and reiterate that, because it's like, it's such a weird piece of Pokemon lore that yep, that's how it is. Every Pokemon can just shrink. How do Pokeballs work? They just shrink. That's it. They just shrink. Yeah, when you yeah, a lot of people realize that now that Legends Arceus has released. Yes, yeah, it was after Legends Arceus that made me like look that up and figure that out. And actually, do they say it in Legends Arceus? I think they do, right? Doesn't somebody like actually just say that, like line of dialogue verbatim? Hey, Gators, I just left the theater. How's the stream going? Hey, how's it going? What's up, Tajiri? What'd you see? What movie you see? Well, I assume you saw a movie at the theaters. Did you see the Minecraft movie? We were just talking about that. I don't know what the next thing I'm gonna see is. Actually, no, I do know what the next thing I'm seeing is that they're gonna release the first 3 episodes of Dandadan Season 2 in theaters next week, and I'm gonna go see that. I gotta catch up stuff. GatorX guest stars in Did You Know Gaming? I mean, if they ever asked if they need me to voice anything, no problem. I'd be up for it. Okay, yes. Laventon says that the Pokeballs utilize a Pokemon's innate ability to shrink itself down. That's it. Thank you. That's what... Okay, now I remember. Now, because when did that... Okay, so that video came out 22, which by now is 3 years ago. So it's like, dang, I forget what I said in my own videos. Mulligan Stula Cube. Lapras! Okay, there's an old image of a tiny Pokemon in the Pokeball with its own environment or room. Yes, that's it. A level 2 Lapras. Alright, let me just make like a bunch of... Neat. Let me do that. It would still... How long is it going to take? Oh, 2 expeditions? Okay. Yeah, after catching the starters. That's right. Okay, now I remember he said that. And then that's right. So I did that. Okay, so I read that line of dialogue, and it made sense for why you can make Pokeballs with old technology. And then it also made sense because it connected to that old Japanese Pokedex, which was lore that had been around for a long time that people just didn't connect at all. Okay. That still sounds fan-made. True. True. Oh, okay. I was almost gonna say, let's just watch that video on stream. Let's just watch that video and so we can remember, so we can get the lore. All right, Bulbasaur, can we get you some levels? Man, that's kind of brutal. Like how many Pokemon it takes to get any sort of experience. That is really brutal. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I think that video is short enough. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys don't mind if I reheat too many nachos. But I kind of want to take some of the really short videos I've made throughout the years and re-edit them as shorts and post those. I hope you don't mind. That would be a perfect video because I think it is literally only like 4 minutes long. I probably want to redo. Actually, I would probably really want to redo the narration too, because I think I listening to things even from 2 years ago, I prefer my narration nowadays much better. Let's watch a Let's Play of Arceus. True. I mean, do that too. Like bring up my own Let's Play. Yes, yeah. It's lore that's been around for a long time, but it's so obscure that even if you had heard of it, like I had, it was reasonable to just assume it might have been probably non-canon. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Less time to recover. Okay, HP upon recovery. Okay, let's swap this one in. I want Bulbasaur to get really pumped up with health. That's exactly it. And then with Legends Arceus coming out and then having that line of dialogue, it reminded everybody, or it was like, oh, this is a thing. That's right. And then when you go back, you're like, oh, okay. That's how it went down. More or less. Let's do that. And then like that. Okay, I think. Okay, I think I will legitimately recycle some of these lower ones. Okay, just those. Reheat nachos, what kind of an expression is that? It's like, who uses that? I think it's more of a like, man, where is it used? I've heard it, hang on, I've seen it used here and there, but basically like just taking old posts and reposting them, kind of, more or less. Your videos are always really good, by the way. Thank you for making them. Oh, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I'm really happy with my videos. I think I've said it before, but like kind of first and foremost, I try to like nowadays, right? more recently, I'm trying to like make them entertaining for me, as in like, oh, you know, what would I like, or what would I want to see, or what do I find funny? And then I'm just really glad that other people really enjoy them too. Of course, more recently, a little, I've had a lot of like writer's creative block, but I do really like them. And I do like going back and rewatching a lot of my older videos, because like, dang, this is cool. And a lot of the times too, I think I have to rewatch some of my older videos to be like, okay, now I remember, now I gotta make this, now I know how to make them good now. But thank you, really glad. I think, no, we were talking, right? We were talking about potentially doing something like favorite videos, like who, oh gosh, I'm gonna feel bad for not remembering, but somebody said last stream something like doing that. And then I think we also kind of came up with the idea, okay, what if we have something where people submit their favorites and then the votes for that, and we'll put that in a playlist, but then I'll also take some of my personal favorites and react or something. I don't know. Something along those lines. Nowadays, there seems to be a lot less tomboy propaganda, though. Oh, yeah, the funny little... Yeah, I stopped doing a lot of the funny, like, hidden memes for a frame because it kind of just got harder to. It made a lot of sense to, like, oh, if I'm using footage of an anime, of, like, something from the anime, if there's a TV on the screen, it made sense to do that, like, inside the TV. Rather than like just taking up the entire screen for one frame. I think that is lazy if it's like, oh, just the entire screen for one frame. I need to try. I think I need to try and do that more often. If there's any like sign in any picture or TV in any picture, I think I need to get back to that because I think that was a funny running gag of like just sticking little memes for like one frame. I do have like I think I have a good amount. Oh man, there are a lot of running gags I haven't used in a while. One of my favorite ones is like that video that says don't illegally download. That's such a good video. So I'll use that whenever I talk about, you know, non-official websites for watching anime. That one has a green screen in it. That's such a good video. Maybe all right, let me cue that up. I think I'm gonna have to just start queuing up more videos like while the stream's going, so we can watch them and talk about them after the stream. That man, there are just so many like videos also that are like just some of my favorites. All right, never illegally download is ready to go at the end of the stream. Can we add jalapenos to the nachos? True, real. You know, I'd say that'd make it a little extra spicy. I do have a jar of jalapenos that I keep around for whenever I get food that would taste better with jalapenos. Let me do like one more of this because I think then my soup will be done or my food will be done. Is it a Roblox again? This is Pokemon Quest. I've actually never played Roblox, and I think a few people have said like, oh, will you play Roblox? I think my sisters said like, she used to say like, Josh, will you play Roblox with me? I'm like, no, I don't want to play it. I think before I jokingly said like, okay, when I hit 100,000 subscribers, then we'll stream Roblox or something like that. Will you be doing more of these Pokemon Quest streams? No, I won't. This one's like just a one-off stream. Because okay, so we just played Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, and that took about 7 weeks to get through. Because I do live stream every Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so we were just playing Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. That was a big one. That was a long one. It was really fun, but I think I want to just chill out for a second before diving into the next game that's going to take like multiple weeks to finish. You know, play start from finish. So last week we played Pokemon Pinball, Ruby Sapphire, an old favorite of mine. This week we're just kind of jamming some Pokemon Quest just to be chill. Next week, maybe not next week. I will bring up something about next week. But then after this, the plan is to start Poké Park 2, and that I'll probably play that for like 3 weeks or so in June. And then probably move on to a different Pokemon game. Maybe not a spin-off. Maybe we'll play a main series one. Who knows? But we're gonna get back to like doing like multiple streams where it's like this week it's this part, this week it's the next one, so on, so on, so on. Pokemon Quest is so enjoyable. I think it's neat, but I don't really see it as like for me. I don't necessarily see it as like it's a fun one, and I think it's great. I'm enjoying it for like a fun little one-off thing, but I'm not necessarily seeing it as something to like play multiple weeks, like back to back. And I don't know if I'll like pull it out as like, hey, I don't know what to stream this week. Literally, this was the game. It's like, I didn't know what to stream this week. But then I realized like, oh, I never touched this game. And I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I would have like played it a little more when it came out. Get a Bellsprout with Vine Whip. We got Bulbasaur with Vine Whip. We got Bulbasaur at home. Bellsprout. We got Bellsprout at home, and it's actually Bulbasaur. Let's go. 21-21. Hey, whoa. Brain food a la cube. What does this do? Psychic Pokemon? Is that Abra? Abra. Yeah, let me keep throwing in random stuff here. What happens if you like one of each? Plus I have more blue, so we'll do that. I just want to like get more Pokemon so that we can start feeding them to bigger ones. Train Bulbasaur evolves at level 16, I think. Oh man, Bulbasaur evolves? I had no idea. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. It does feel like ooh, we're kind of grinding, but I like that you can just like have the auto here, and it makes like a fun game to like have while we're yapping of like something to get into. And then honestly, like I said, we're summer, we're just chilling, we're hanging out, we're vibing. We are. It's pure vibe status. Ah, my knuckles. Also, I'm running back the same level over and over again, but it's just because we have Bulbasaur here, and I think Bulbasaur is my new star, which hopefully we can get evolving soon. The thing is with the training is, like, it feels so inconsequential, because it's like, oh man, that does not get a lot of experience. You just need more Pokemon from the soup to keep. And like I said, that looks like how it is. It's like, all right, play the level, get the ingredients, make the soup. Go back on the level, let the soup cook. Use the soup to get more Pokemon. Use this Pokemon to train your other Pokemon. It's like, oh boy, it's TCG Pocket all over again. Well, listen, you gotta complete your daily quest to get your hourglasses, and if you want your packs, you need to use your hourglasses, and hourglasses actually don't purchase the packs, but they lower it because there's a count that builds up that will get you a free pack, and using those hourglasses actually brings the count down to 0, and that's how you get your packs. Meanwhile, Master Duel. Play game, get gems. Gems buy packs. Dismantle cards, get powder. Use powder to craft new cards. Easy. Which is another thing I gotta do. I gotta figure out how to get back to doing Master Duel videos. Yeah, we gotta figure that out. I think honestly, you should be able to get, well, see, you get experience from playing these. So like and the thing is too, is like, yeah, with the training, it showed like, I think your Pokemon definitely need, the Pokemon that you're using to train, the one you want to train, like it seems like they really need to be like much higher level. Bulbasaur's going. And even then, like a lot of the stuff that I have already, is like, do we do this? No, I don't. Yeah, no, we'll run in with this team. Every 22 hours. I didn't read that. It said something about every 22 hours, though. Curious. The poison Pokemon. The snake. The snake. Oh, wait, hang on. There's another, like, mass outbreak going on right now, right? In Scarlet Violet. That's what I want to do more of. I want to do more like of those streams, but I don't think I'll be doing them on the main channel because of how frequently they happen. I think that was one of the ones that I was going to be doing on Twitch. And especially too for stream, I think I've said it too also, like I think streams on the main channel, I think I want to do like more longer series, right? It's like I enjoy one-off stuff once in a while, but I don't want there to be like so much one-off stuff, which is also why like I kind of stopped doing like and the thing is too, it's like it's so interesting about just YouTube in general. It's like, man, should you even be streaming on the channel that you post videos on, right? Or if you stream, should you make a different YouTube channel to stream? It's like, it's so weird. It's so weird. I think a lot of people have done that now, where it's like, okay, if you're streaming, you should only stream on the channel and no videos or free or less videos. I don't. It's so weird. But that is exactly why I like moved TCG. Actually, we haven't streamed TCG Live in a while, but that's why I moved TCG Live over to Twitch. So we'll do TCG Pocket every week. I just haven't done it in a while because I have a lot of medical appointments as of late. And I've just stuck them all on Tuesday because Tuesday's the day that works out, which is why Tuesday was my live stream day for TCG on Twitch. So hopefully we'll bring that back, or bring back more Pokemon TCG Pocket frequently and TCG Live. But that's also the thing, right? Because we got a new set in TCG Live today. So in the past, I would have done like, hey, let's play the new set. The new set came out. Let's play TCG Live right now. But also, I think especially because I didn't buy any products, so I don't have any codes for it. So we'll see. And shoot, I was supposed to take a little break at the 2-hour mark. Let's do that now. Let's head back to base camp. Let's take a quick break for water, and I will be right back. And we'll probably just wrap things up, like not far from now, but why not take a moment to get some water. All right, did you drink water? Did you have your water? Did you have your soda? Well, you could have soda, right? But later. Soda's like a later tonight. Have that at night. And I don't know why my muscle memory almost like my muscle memory almost clicked end stream. That would not have been good. But yeah, no, it's getting hot. It's getting warm. It's getting warm for me right now. Mulligan stew. Is that a Caterpie? Hey, it's a Caterpie. I wonder if that is even the strat, to do like low level soup so it's done sooner so you can use it to train your stuff. Let me auto set. Let's see what happens with this. I mean, you can speed up the soup with tickets. Maybe I'll do that since I'm not doing this. I don't think I've completed the last 7-star raid yet. Should probably get around to that. If not, ooh, that's right. The updates. Hang on, I forget what Pokemon are there. What Pokemon are in a mass outbreak right now? Actually, I forget which ones are in mass outbreaks right now. I mean, we'll see. We'll check. We'll do like the stream wrap up. Yep, wrapping. Yep. In a moment. Let me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Pump up the jams a bit. Level 15 Caterpie. Bulbasaur's getting there. Bulbasaur is getting there. Oh, the critical hit rate go up. Thank you. Do that. And actually, I think... who do I bring? Do I bring Caterpie instead? No, Caterpie's not gonna... Well, Caterpie's gonna evolve. Actually... Hang on, Caterpie would evolve, huh? Right? After, like, 2 things. Probably. Take those. Take those, because, right? I would imagine. Hey, let's shoot. Let's try it. Let's run it back. Why not? Why not? Huh? Caterpie. I'm a steer. Can train Bulbasaur to evolve. With what Pokemon? I have like so few Pokemon and they're not giving that much experience. It's much better to just dive into this. Did this game just come out? No, this game came out in 2018. It was like the first Pokemon game put on the Switch, which is really interesting too, because it's like, oh yeah, you know, I realized like just how many new Pokemon fans there are, like pretty frequently. So yeah, I'd imagine if you like became a I mean, not even then, right? I think also it was just like really like kind of underground when it came out too. But yeah, this came out in 2018, summer of 2018. Yeah. Well, man. Yeah, summer 2018 it came out. And I think it was like kind of announced around the same time as like Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Something along those lines. But yeah, no, this game, and on top of that too, like the Chinese version of this game kept getting updates. But this version here did not get a lot of updates, and so there's only Gen 1 Pokemon in it. Cool, never heard of it until now. I know, yeah, it's very, it's one that really doesn't get talked about a whole lot. Which, yeah, for me, I even forgot. I even forgot it was here too. But yeah, I honestly should do like more of a proper video on this at some point. Now that I'm actually like playing it, right? And actually understanding it and saying like, oh, yeah, this is how it goes. Bulbasaur, why are you not moving? Wow, just completely missed. Alright, fine. I guess I'll take over. There we go. Oh, so I don't know if that's string shots. Well, maybe it is kind of helpful. There we go. You got into Pokemon during Generation 6, and it's weird not really being considered a more recent fan anymore. That's, yeah, because Generation 6 was so long ago. Alright. Oh, man, Bulbasaur just barely level 15. Yeah, especially too. We're coming up on Generation 10, so I guess technically you're still in the latter half if you joined in Generation 6. But it's like, yeah, no. Oh, because like what? Generation 6 more than 10 years ago. Wow. What's the first Pokemon game you played then? I know me. I started playing Pokemon. What do you call it? Please evolve. It looks cool. Look, I'm trying. Could you like knock it off? You got into Pokemon Generation 6. So, was that like XY or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I know for me, like, I started playing Gen 3, but I started with the old games because I got those as hand-me-downs. And then it's like, ah, cool. Let me, this Pokemon thing is really cool. Wow. And hang on, my friend, I'm trying to think, I forget how everyone else got into it here and there, but I know my friend Bait, right, who is in my podcast, and I need to try and get more into like more video, or more, I need to get him into more videos here and there. But he started playing Generation 5, which is much later. But now is that like the half point of Pokemon. I played Emerald on emulator around then, but the first game you officially played was Sword Shield since you only recently got a 3DS. Oh, okay. Oh, so you mean more in like Generation 6 era? Duh. Why was I thinking like, oh, I got into it during Generation 6 as in like, oh, I started with Generation 6. That makes much more sense. You know, it's also, when I was at the theater a while ago, I was wearing one of my Pokemon sweaters, and this was a while ago when we still had sweater weather. But I love this Pokemon hoodie that I have. It gets compliments all the time. And so I was there, and when I was buying my stuff at the concession stand, the girl there was like, oh, I like your sweater. And then she had brought up that like she was just now getting into Pokemon. And so then we talked for a bit, and she said that she was playing Pokemon Gold, I think, Gold or Silver, something like that. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So I wonder, you know, I kind of wonder what leads like someone nowadays to be like, huh, let me get into Pokemon. I wanna check that out. And then, you know, how exactly do you decide like which game to start with? You know, very curious. But honestly, hey, you know, good start. Good start for a game, like one of the old ones, and then you can kind of like start to maybe go chronologically through them. I mean, you know, one of those things is like, oh, you know, a good conversation with like a random stranger, right? But then also it's like sometimes, I mean, not that I like think about somebody, but it's like, huh, I kind of wonder how your Pokemon journey's going now. I mean, not that it's like I'm gonna head back to the theater like, hey, are you here? One of those like, you have a good interaction with somebody, and you're like, I hope they live a great life after me. After I'll never see them ever again. Dare I try the big one? Really need that experience. Okay, let's do this. Because, yeah, definitely the Caterpie is like, I kind of wanted to try and get that Caterpie evolving, but... Let's do this. And why are the others not showing up here? Like that, right? Why are the other Pokemon not showing up for Power Charms? I guess we can recycle more of the, basically anything that's like under 100. And if you recycle, what happens to them? Do they just clear out the space? Oh, you get ingredients, duh. Why was I not paying attention to the ingredients that you get? Yes, send them all. It only shows you other Pokemon if the Pokemon you're looking at is in your party. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't put Squirtle in. Duh. Alright, look at that. 2,000 power. I think with the type bonus, does that make it so maybe I can take on the boss? The boss here? The boss. Actually, if we put Growlithe on this team, we can take on this one, I think. Which, fine, okay, swap back Squirtle. Power Charm. Okay, yeah, now we just give everything that Squirtle has, give it to Growlithe. Or we can take from Caterpie too. Nice, there we go. So this should give me well over, yeah, 21 exactly. And then with the bonus, what is the boss anyway? Oh, I need to recharge the battery. Wait, let me see if maybe I can believe something that recharges my battery now. More tickets. Oh wait, no, let me just recharge the whole thing. Oh no, that was gonna do it anyway. Duh. I thought it was only gonna do like one. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on auto. I mean, I doubt I'm really gonna have to like take over. Maybe until the boss. We're surrounded. Man, those Caterpie are not messing around. Those Caterpie look angry. I always thought Caterpie was like funny. What, that like big circle in front of Caterpie, that is like the nose mouth thing, the snout. Right, would you call it a snout? Oh, so Growlithe, you just gotta lock in and flamethrower. Just spam flamethrower. Also, hang on, I realized, like, wait, maybe I shouldn't have brought the Bulbasaur. Okay, that's not bad. Do it. Do it. Lock in. It'd be really neat having, there's probably like a fire spin, too, that like does fire out in all directions. I would imagine. Oh, okay, it's Beedrill. I was thinking it was going to be something like that. Oh, shoot, it zooms around. Turn around, Growlithe. Ah, nice. Hit him. Thank you for facing him. I don't like that, like, if not, because Beedrill's down there, it like, I can't see the, I can't really see the health bar. Oh my gosh, that like did a big hit. Why did that do like big hit? No, please, please, please. I shouldn't have scattered. No. Here, I'm fine with losing those items. Oh, we were like... Okay, good. Growlithe leveled up. I think now I can maybe run it back a little better. Got like slightly better points on that. As long as I can make sure that Growlithe actually like flamethrowers on the Beedrill. So at least with all the little weenies, like, they don't take too much damage, but... Maybe what Growlithe really needed was... oh, I think... Okay, what I should have done is I should have, like, used the one of the stones on Growlithe. What was it called? The weightless stone. So that actually, like, boosts up its flamethrower, or it recharges flamethrower a little better. There we go. I'm kind of missing some of the inputs too, because we gotta do the, I mean, hypothetically, alright, phone. Okay, not bad. Okay. Oh no, shoot, it got hit, it got hit, it got hit. Oh, now look, now it's a Butterfree. Okay, interesting. So I get it's random whether it's Butterfree or Beedrill then. Okay, run. Oh shoot, it's inflicting status. Okay, ideally, as long as Growlithe just points at Butterfree and actually lands a flamethrower. Oh, that does so much. It does so much, dude. Scatter. Scatter. Oh, good. We avoided it. Okay, point at Butterfree, please. Flamethrower. Oh, nice. Cool, we got it. Ooh. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in. I'm just playing some Pokemon Quest. I keep almost want to say Pokemon Conquest. Do I like Toho Project? No. And stop doing that. That should... Hang on. That should be a rule. Should stop jumping into the stream and saying, hey, do you like this thing you're obviously not playing? I've never experienced any of it, though. A new statue. Okay. Yeah, the more areas nearby. Oh, our soup is done. But anyway, how's it going? How's your Friday been? I was gonna say though, because I realize it's not Friday for everyone, but it's Friday for me. Gloomy Grove, Scattershot Stone. Ah, okay, great. I'll have to read that. Grass type investigation. Favorite Pokemon? Tobadile. What do we got? Oh, Stone Soup. Oh, more Stone Soup. Ooh, Onyx. I like Jinx. Jinx is neat. Which is funny too. Gen 1 Pokemon, so like probably I mean I'm not gonna be playing this game much longer on stream. But it's like, ideally, I guess you could find one in this game. Alright. Let us edit team here. Do training. Yeah, Onyx level 9. I don't know if I'll want Onyx or how long I'll keep it. Well, how's close as Bulbasaur? We'll do Abertune. Don't want to feed the Lapras because look how little it like changes it just by training. It's like that doesn't even feel worth it for the fact that you're losing Pokemon that you could potentially use later on. But then again, Lapras is so low level, so maybe we will simply get a stronger one. Yeah, no, that feels like it straight up feels like a scam trying to do that. Trying to go about it that way. Okay, so we're gonna swap Growlithe out for the water. For the water guys. And so now we'll just take all of Growlithe's stuff and put it on Squirtle, which Squirtle can take 2 of those now. The highest level ones, right? Yeah. Just make sure Grimer has like high. Oh wait, no, it has. Oh, it can take another health. Take that from Caterpie. Nice, nice. I think maybe this will give me. That should give me enough power to try the boss. It's weak to grass. Oh, and we have more. Quest complete. Training related quest. 1 bingo achieved. Bingo. Let me do another auto set. Let's roll and see what we get. Which would be 5 expeditions. I don't even know if I'll be around here for 5 more expeditions. We have enough, right? I think. I hope. Only for your well-being and your mind, the best combination possible is 1 Machamp with Bulk Up and 2 Starmies with Hydro Punch. Do I look like I have that? Do I look like I have access to any of those? Oh shoot, I forgot. I forgot to click auto. Just gonna run it out here. But I mean, that's interesting to know for later. It totally makes sense though that there's like some meta figured out for it already. I mean, obviously, right? Because the game's been out for so long. No, I guess hypothetically you could just get any Pokemon, huh? Is it just like, I don't think the ingredients are, I don't think there are too many ingredients, but hypothetically you could start getting those Pokemon like soon. And then obviously just like level them up and train them. Interesting. I wonder what those look like then. What those attacks look like. Get him, Bulb. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. At the very end, he got hit by it. I'm curious what the boss is for this stage. I think it's a Poliwrath, maybe? Because we're seeing a lot of Polys everywhere. Get them. Bulbasaur. fine with. There. Yep, I called it. Poliwrath. Get in, Bulbasaur. Oh man. That is looking like a very hefty Poliwrath. Okay, so Bulbasaur, just face him and then just do that. Okay, I should probably knock that off with that. Actually, if you're close enough, maybe the Petal Dance. I wonder how the Petal Dance looks on that. No? Okay. Scatter. Scatter! Get out of there! Go, 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 go! No, go, go, go! Run! Get out! Go! Actually, yeah, okay. Ooh. Okay. Do this. And also, yeah, it looks like we're... Oh, wait. Oh, we're getting close. We're close. We're close. We're close. Yeah, there. Nice. Ooh. Here's a question. You're going to consider checking out the Chinese version of the game at any point? Probably not. Because I think someone... Oh, gosh. I'm going to feel bad for not remembering who mentioned it. Yeah, Bulbasaur level 16. Oh. Do we get no evolution? that bulb's pulsing. Got Ivysaur. Yeah, I think we were talking about it, or someone mentioned earlier in stream too, that it's like not super easy to get going, I guess. I'd be like curious to see if maybe I can look at some gameplay and chat about it a bit, maybe. Because I kind of do want to like do some sort of video on this at some point. The drone is cursing again. But I would imagine, especially too, because like I, for one thing, being a mobile game, and then like a foreign mobile game too, and not just a foreign mobile game, but like in that region, it's like, oh man. Oh yeah, now things are just really gonna scale up. Well, I think that was like, yeah, man, I'm almost at the 3 hours. I didn't think I could do like a 3-hour stream on this, which normally, by the way, for new, that's about how long streams last here. I set aside 2 p.m. PST to 5 p.m. PST for streams, so. But that was a fun one. It was really interesting. Actually, just jumping in and seeing like, okay, now I understand this game. Now I kind of get it. I don't know how much more I'll play it. Oh, I got a new cooking pot. Oh, we can actually do 2 cookings now. But yeah, I was saying, I don't know how much more I'll play it. Definitely, probably not much more on stream. Maybe I'll play a little more and get some footage, if at all. And then maybe I'll talk about it at some point. But overall, I guess the first impressions for, again, you know, never touching this game and playing it in the year of our Lord 2025. I get it. I think it's kind of neat. Well, let me go ahead and jump over to the wrapping up screen. And this is taking a little longer than it should have. Okay. All right, here we are. Let's go to, hang on, click the right. I think I need to make this text bigger. No. Stream ending. That's the scene. Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining. That was a neat, fun, chill stream. As you can tell, we're chilling for summer. I probably gotta, there's a lot we got to do. Maybe I gotta make things a little better with, staying cool. Hopefully things sounded fine with the fan on, and, hopefully it looked fine for the stream and for the presentation overall. So I will say this, and I need to make sure I have chat visible, because we need to, you know, maybe I should have made this a poll at the very beginning. No, I'll make it a poll somewhere else. So here is the thing. And actually let me, pull up my channel here. Oh, I said we were going to watch this video too at the so here's the thing. So as I was saying with streams, normally what we'll do is we'll do like a playthrough, right? And that's kind of what I've been doing, of like kind of just playing through a game. And each week is a different part. I had the Leaf Green that spilled into the new year. We went back and finished Detective Pikachu. Then we did the Violet Surprise Trade only. Had some intermittent streams for Pokemon Day and Nintendo Direct. Played Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia, just finished that up. Right now, we're kind of chilling to finish out the month with some one-off streams of just going back with Pokemon Pinball. And then obviously today, trying out Pokemon Unite just because. Next, well, maybe not next week. So, we had said that I was going to move on to Poke Park 2 as the next series like this, right? The next one that will take maybe 3 weeks, maybe 3 Fridays in a row to complete. Probably not all that long, but that's the plan. Next thing is going to be Poke Park 2. However, next week is the first Friday of June. So there are 2 things going on. One, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be out by next stream. I don't think I'll be streaming anything on Nintendo Switch 2. I'm going to record a video with it, and that will be the video for Thursday, Friday, maybe. And it'll be about Switch 2 and Scarlet and Violet running on it, so on and so on, right? Some of my first thoughts and impressions, and a little showcase of it. Hopefully, that's what I intend to do. So I don't know if I'll stream anything on the Switch 2 because I don't like. What would I do? Aside, like play Scarlet and Violet. I played Violet like earlier this year already, and I don't necessarily want to play it on stream just to say like, "Hey, look, here it is, woohoo!" Look, if I'm not gonna like follow through with it. Actually, we could play the Teal Mask. Actually, hang on. We could play the Teal Mask with this save file. We could play Teal Mask with this save file to showcase the footage. So, that's one option. Next week, play Teal Mask with this, show off the gameplay footage, show what Scarlet Violet looks like running on Switch 2. And hopefully, I think my stream can hopefully keep up with it and show it well enough. Or next week around the time that I'm streaming, because like I said, I stream at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But during that time, Summer Games Fest is actually going to be going on. Yeah, streaming live Friday, June 6th. Summer Game Fest is streaming next week at that time, at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because it is in Los Angeles. I think, right? Yeah, see? June 6th at 2 p.m. PT. That's my stream time. So we could stream and react to that. Because Summer Game Fest, if you see here, there's Nintendo Switch 2, and suspiciously next to it, there's Niantic. I don't think we'll get Pokemon news. I don't think we'll get Pokemon news at Summer Game Fest. I don't think. But there's a non-zero chance. Definitely something Nintendo related. And if you want, I can react to all of this stuff, too. All the other game stuff, because I'm going to hopefully try and get into more gaming. And, probably a good amount of this will, too, relate to Nintendo. So those are 2 options. Actually, yeah, those are the only 2 options. And then what do you think of the next Friday? Then we move on to Poke Park. That is the plan. Those are the ideas. Those are the thoughts. So I'm probably going to make a poll, or maybe even make a YouTube. Maybe I'll just even make a YouTube short explaining it. But I'll make a poll. And so next Friday, it is either we play Teal Mask on Switch 2, or we react to Summer Game Fest. One or the other. I don't know how much news there's going to be, if at all. So that's it. Otherwise, I'm trying to get back to streaming on Twitch. Last week on Saturday, I opened up an Elestrals booster box that was sent to me, which is really cool. But this week, I'm getting back to streaming on Tuesdays, Pokemon TCG Pocket or TCG Live here on Twitch. I've just had a lot. I normally do that on Tuesdays, but I've had a lot of medical appointments on Tuesdays because that's my free day. So I'll need to do that. So, and I think we're going to do Saturdays, like really quick Saturday morning stream on here, and then Tuesdays for TCG stuff. There's a lot I got to think, a lot I got to plan out, but I'm really going to try hard again, more so. And with that mass outbreak, maybe that's even something I do tomorrow. Stay tuned. Though, I would say Twitter is your best shot, or Twitter or X.com, right? Is your best shot of like, I will announce stream stuff here. This is where I'm just gonna like the easy way to just like, hey, here's the streaming news. I'm streaming this game, which look, I posted this Friday stream and a link to Pikachu. If a game here from this tweet, then hey, thanks. I gotta use Blue Sky too, but on Blue Sky I am GatorX. Here on X I have to be Gator EXP, but I'm just GatorX on Blue Sky, and I'll post more on Blue Sky. I'll post my streams on Blue Sky as well when there's something important too. I think that's about all I needed to say. I think that's about all the announcements and stuff. But otherwise, I'd say stay tuned, stick around, because then we move on to June. We get a full-on GatorX summer. It's going to be neat. It's going to be fun. I'll have the Switch 2 by next week, so we can yap about that. There'll be a video about Switch 2 and Scarlet and Violet stuff, so I'll see that. Honestly, maybe even I just play through... Maybe I even just play through... man, maybe I don't even stream playing through the Teal Mask. Maybe I just play through it and record it and then have that audio and then put that into a video. I'll have to see. I will really have to see. We'll have to see. But anyway, hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. This is a fun stream. It's neat chilling. Like I said, probably won't do more of a Pokemon Quest all too soon. But I think it was fun. I think it was neat getting to try it out. And those are the plans moving forward. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And this GatorX. And I will catch you all later.